If you have been trying to transform any area of your life and you keep coming back to the same results, you need to watch this. You need to watch this video. I worked in my career for almost 20 years. For almost 20 years, I did everything I could to earn more money. I tried to work more hours. I tried to do more courses so I could improve my prospects for promotion. I even got promoted. But for some reason, my salary was stuck in a certain bracket. For some reason, I just couldn't break through to the 50,000+ a year that I wanted, that I thought I deserved, that I knew and felt deep down that I deserve, that I knew from my contributions that I was entitled to. But for some reasons, I just couldn't break through above that amount. Have you ever tried to do something, tried to improve? It could be your health, it could be your relationships, or like me, it could be in your career. Like me, it could be in your time and money freedom. Have you ever tried to improve it, but for some reason you get stuck at a certain level and you just can't get beyond it? You could try attending courses, you could try working harder, you could try thinking different, you could try this or that, but you just can't break through above a certain level. Have you ever experienced anything like that? If you have, please comment down below. What were your experiences? What were you trying to break through? What level were you trying to break through? And where were you stuck? Because until I found out the reason, I stayed stuck year after year after year after year. After years and years and years of frustrations, of disappointments, and even at one point, doubting myself, one of my mentors explained exactly why I couldn't break through beyond a certain level, why I seemed to go so far and stay there. And the reason is simple. It was my identity at the time. The reason why you could be stuck today is your identity. Simply put, identity is how we define ourselves. And how we define ourselves is based on what we believe in. It's based on our beliefs. Our identity, how we define ourselves, create a thermostat that works within us. A thermostat in a room, in a house, in a building, controls the temperature of that building. If you set the thermostat to a certain temperature, let's say 21 degrees, if the temperature of that room goes above 21 degrees, the thermostat kicks in and it switches off the heating in that room until the temperature comes down to the 21 degrees. Same applies if the temperature goes below 21 degrees. The thermostat recognizes that and it kicks in, it switches the heating on, and when the temperature goes to 21, the thermostat switches off and it maintains that 21 degrees Celsius. The same happens to us through our identity and through how we define ourselves. Our identity sets a level of where we go, how far we go in our relationships, in our careers, in our time and money freedom, even in our health and well-being. We have a level of operation that we allow ourselves based on how we identify ourselves. When we identify ourselves as people who are unlucky, as we identify ourselves as people who nothing good happens to us, if we identify ourselves as people who are always in lack, and we believe that to be true for ourselves, we create that thermostat, that even when things happen that are good, that are great for us, that take us above that level, the thermostats kick in. You say you are not good enough. You say you are unlucky. You say and you believe that nothing good, great ever happens to you. And it kicks in and it makes things in our life take us back to where we identify ourselves as. It takes us back to where we believe, where we have given consent to say, this is who I am, this is where I belong, this is me, our identity. My question to you right now is, what is your identity? What identity are you carrying at the moment? How are you defining yourself? Are you defining yourself as the worthy person? Are you defining yourself as the abundant person? Are you defining yourself as the achiever of goals, as the achiever of dreams? Are you defining yourself as unstoppable, as the person who, regardless of what is thrown at him, he finds a solution, he finds a way to break through? Are you identifying yourself as the person, no matter what, you are going to stay the course, you are going to do things even when afraid, and you are going to reach your destiny? What identity are you labeling yourself with? The great news is we can change our identity, because it is us who determine the identity in the first place. What are you identifying yourself as? And look at the results that you have. Your identity may be keeping you stuck. It is time to change how you see yourself. Change your identity, change how you define yourself, and you lift that limit. You lift the struggling. You lift that, temperature that you have been operating at. You lift that limitation. You lift it by changing your identity. Change your story. Change your story. I hope you have enjoyed the video. I hope you've learned something from it. And if you have learned anything, please click on the comments below what your identity up to today has been, and what have you decided from today you are going to be identify yourself as. If you don't change the identity, you will remain in the same place. You will keep coming back to the same limitations. Change your identity. If you have enjoyed, don't forget to click the like button. And if you haven't yet subscribed, please subscribe. Join the family so we can learn together. We can transform our lives and live the best lives ever. I will see you in the next video.